so, so are you talking about a completely separate entity then, and not even going with Lake Country Power then?
Right.
Okay, but we're just sending out a $500 check to Lake Country Power, and we've just spent $106.
Well, it's been taking this long. It's been taking this long to do it. I've been kind of dragging my feet on it, and I'll take the blame for that. So whatever everybody else wants to do.
Okay, well, why don't we do this? Within 2 weeks, I will speak with Jim. I will research this solar light. We will put the $500 check on hold until then, still sign it, get it ready, just in case it isn't a viable project. And if it isn't, then I will go through with Lake Country Power. If not, I will get the show on the road and we'll do the solar thing, and then I will have estimating bids and everything by the next town board.
Because we can get the volunteers to put the pole in. We got a pole.
What's all volunteers then?
Except the buying the light.
Okay.
Before that's done, though, I'd like to have a plan kind of written out.
Right, right. We just got to see what the cost is and how it's going to work. And
Yes, but I mean, just don't go ahead and put the pole in without, talking to people where they want to put it.
right, we've already discussed it with Gordy and some other places of Claire and the setting of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it'll be an off switch on for summertime, so it's not on.
Yeah, that solar power is a great deal because then it won't cost as much to pay money to pump it.
Right,
Or light,
right.
And after the last town board meeting too, Greg and I had discussed that he would help do some excavating on the hill also. Is that still okay, Greg?
Yeah, that's still on.
Okay.
It won't take long to do it. Make it a great hill.
Okay.
And I think it's a good plan for the future for all of us, all the families.
So maybe Greg and Jim and I and whoever else would like to be in committee on that could actually get together. In the meantime, I will research the solar light versus the Lake Country Power bill, engineering fees. Does that sound all right? Greg and Jim, does that sound?
Let's find out what the solar light will do first.
Okay.
And talk about the next meeting when we can consider.
Building a stop with
I have an account.
the cabinet.
Does the company have an account with Viking? Or Grey Farm? We should maybe get that set up too.
Well, we got some
We are going to go that way.
for the next ones.
Because they won't sell to anybody who's not a contractor, who doesn't have a contract.
Carol,
Jim?
could we get an okay tonight to get some groundwork done there for the next month or so? I know.
It's up to you.
We get the okay to do it. Or do we have to get the okay to do that? Or
To do the research or to actually get the light in
you
place?
guys want a plan put in place first?
The grading, I would like to talk to Greg on what we can do for erosion purposes
Okay.
and so forth. We could start that. You can start working on that.
Okay, let's do that next month. Let's have something together.
Sure.
You had talked previously too about some work done towards the lake.
It's not necessary, but it would be nice to develop it.
Mark, didn't you say that,
No, we can do a
that it
little by
wasn't,
little.
I think
it
that's
wasn't
private
feasible
property.
because somebody else was not giving us access, or?
The last time the township approached, they said it wasn't feasible. I don't know where the lines are. I don't know that if you're gonna bring in equipment, if there isn't a spot on that property, that the township property actually does go to the lake. I don't know that, but I believe it should be researched before you've got a complete plan.
Sure.
If you're gonna have a piece of equipment and they're moving dirt, that you can put a path down to that lake.
I walked down there today and there was a sign there.
Well, we got research to do here.
Oh,
There's still big
But does it
setback.
go off the side of the hill down the lake too?
Yeah, right down the lake.
The legal decision should tell you how far.
yes,
it goes.
yes,
It'll
one,
say if it's got
yes.
that or
Mr. Chairman?
Is there a plot map that shows our property?
I really don't know. I was.
Actually, there is.
I had spoken with Jan Jackson before about the property when I was trying to get an address for Lake Country Power to actually meet me out there and talk about the light. There is a legal description, but she didn't think that it went all of the way to the lake when I had spoke with her before. And that was at the same meeting too, where she was talking about her fee and everything else. I do have that. She actually emailed me the legal description of it, so I
We
can.
need an actual plot map to show shoreline.
We got our,
I don't think she has that. I don't believe that she.
It's, it should be in the books.
Just a comment on that. Though the property for the township doesn't go to the lake, the DNR does have an easement or an access to the lake now. If the landowner would consider a swap so that the access is where the parking is, it might be better for everybody involved.
Is that Archer? Is that right?
I believe that is.
Gordon wants to get
I
a
think I
copy.
knew the answer. Okay?
But that's changed, that was 3 years ago.
Right, it was changed, but it's just kind of like you said. Our lot doesn't go down to the lake. And the DNR has an access on the north side of the lake. And then there's this little swamp down there, which is state land in the corner. Part of it, little by little, the ones, parking lot area, the old parking lot area. It wasn't that large, well, I don't believe it was. But anyway, we were trying to approach them, and the DNR wanted to trade their access on the north side of the lake for the little private lot that was down by the little swampy section. And when they did that, then we could put in the dock and continue our down. So it's still owned privately in the corner. They're going to be like, I don't worry about it.
It was posted today.
Yeah.
Okay, Mary.
Something simple. Lot maps and property records are public. All we have to do is go down and get some information.
Go on the internet. They have-
No, you can't always get it all on the internet. A lot of, especially St. Louis County, you're not go down, but it's still, it's public knowledge, public access. So if we need to do something more, we can.
Lake and all the county permits and stuff.
I already did research that with the county and everything too, and they don't actually have a map of that property. They don't even have an address for that property. The only thing that they have for that property is a legal description. Because I was trying to get an address for that. So, Mary, could you help me do that, or?
I could do it, yeah, I can help you with that because it doesn't make sense if they don't have that.
Okay.
That's part of
Could
the
you
public
email me?
record and it's part of the county, it's somewhere.
Okay. Could you
And if
please-
if she couldn't find it, whoever you talked to couldn't find it, yeah, I'll help you with that.
Okay, and could you please email me the information that you get on that, and I'll start the ball rolling, because it sounds like I'm at a standstill until I get that information, and this project has been
Well-
going on for so long that I really like this to get done, so.
Well, let's talk then.
we know what research needs to get done, so let's move on. So, we covered the video and audio.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, for the video and audio, it's, the committee on that requested a 68 stretch where we don't do anything. They're 30 days in, so I think we should just table it for another month.
You just see, they're working, because we're still waiting for information.
Yeah.
Not enough. I think what you were requesting, Mary, was some direction.
Yes,
Okay, so like, please go ahead and research video equipment for us so we can get prices, things of that sort is what you're looking for?
that's exactly what I was asking about.
Exactly.
Where exactly do you want us to go? If you want us just to research the video for now, if you want us to look into a little something down the road, I mean, obviously, we're not ready for a comprehensive plan at this point, but
I would suggest you go to Dad's, they install it, Best Buy installs it. We did it professionally done if we're gonna do it.
yep.
Most important thing is that it's,
Official.
well, that and it can be downloaded on the website.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do it, do it right.
We can probably stream it.
Okay. So work with you on that also when working it up, okay?
Yeah, he's part of the committee, so as long as we know where we're headed, that's the only question we really had.
Exactly.
May I ask one other question, because, sorry. As far as, I can see that sometimes when we don't hear the board members up there,